Continuing with Frank Houston from the Restaurant Opportunities. So there is no evidence to show that if the minimum wage is raised, Frank, that people will lose their jobs because companies will try to do more with less?
No, there's virtually no evidence of that at all. Quite the opposite. Usually small businesses do a little better in states when minimum wage goes up. More people have money to spend locally, and that usually helps small businesses when they get a raise.
Do we know where, for instance, the Michigan Chamber of Commerce would stand on this?
I have a feeling they're not going to be helpful because they usually oppose raising minimum wage, but they also don't agree that there should be a minimum wage at all, and I think that says a lot to begin with.
Well, there's no appetite in the legislature to do it legislatively, so that's why you launch a ballot proposal and see if you can get the signatures first off, then see if you can get the votes in November. A lot of people say that if Mark Schauer has any chance of beating Rick Snyder for governor, that they need this ballot proposal in order to get people to show up to the polls, and typically it would be Democrats that would vote for a minimum wage increase, and therefore they would vote for Mark Schauer, too. We'll stay in close touch with you, sir. The last restaurant you ate in was where?
Sorry, what's that?
The last restaurant you ate in.
Ate some sushi the other night at a place in Royal Oak with my family.
All right. Frank Houston is a Restaurant Opportunity Center of Michigan on the idea of a minimum wage. What would the Business Leaders for Michigan say? Business Leaders for Michigan, a nonprofit executive leadership organization dedicated to making Michigan a top 10 state for jobs and economic growth. You want to see their turnaround plan, go to MichiganTurnaroundPlan.com. They have a strategy to get Michigan's economy back on track.